Romeo and Juliet. In the town of Verona, there were two powerful families, the Montagues and the Capulets. These two families had been enemies for generations, and their hatred for each other ran deep. One day, at a ball hosted by the Capulets, a young man named Romeo, who was a member of the Montague family, caught sight of a beautiful girl named Juliet, who was a member of the Capulet family. Despite the feud between their families, Romeo and Juliet were drawn to each other. They met secretly and fell deeply in love. They knew that their families would never approve of their relationship, but they couldn't help how they felt. As their love grew stronger, Romeo and Juliet realized that they could no longer keep their relationship a secret. They decided to run away together and start a new life. Romeo and Juliet made a plan and executed it perfectly. They left Verona and started a new life together in a different town. In their new home, Romeo and Juliet were happy. They spent their days exploring the town and enjoying each other's company. Despite their happiness, Romeo and Juliet knew that they had to keep their love a secret. They knew that if their families found out about their relationship, it would mean disaster. After a few years of living together, Romeo and Juliet decided to get married. They want to make their love official and start a family. They had a beautiful wedding and invited all of their closest friends to celebrate with them. Soon after their wedding, Romeo and Juliet found out that they were going to have a baby. They were thrilled and couldn't wait to start their family. But their happiness was short-lived. Romeo received a letter from his cousin, informing him that his father had died. Romeo and Juliet knew that they had to go back to Verona to attend the funeral, even though they knew the danger that awaited them. When they arrived in Verona, Romeo and Juliet's worst fears were realized. Their families had found out about their relationship, and they were determined to keep them apart. Despite their family's objections, Romeo and Juliet refused to be separated. They knew that their love was stronger than anything else and that they were meant to be together. However, their families were not willing to let them be together. They hatched a plan to keep Romeo and Juliet apart, which led to a tragic series of events. In the end, Romeo and Juliet's love conquered all. They were reunited and lived happily ever after. They had 4 children together and enjoyed a long, happy life together. Their love had proven that even in the face of adversity, true love could prevail. Romeo and Juliet's love story became legendary and was remembered for generations to come. They had shown the world that love knows no boundaries and that it can conquer all.